And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Connect in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Got it. And we're joined now by Shams.
Field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Peyton. That drops, and it comes. Assist in this one.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Still without a bucket. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Kuminga, the pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Reeves. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
The pilfer from Finney-Smith. He is a top-notch wing defender for sure.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Curry. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. James is checked in for the Lakers. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Kuminga. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And James gets it to go.
Offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Doncic is checked in for Vincent. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to James. Shoots over Curry. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
He misses the free throw. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way. You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. James, left side. James with the focus.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
High post Green. Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
And it's Moody penetrating. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
James, outside. James double-teamed. 1:16 left in the first half. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry to the inside. Here's Green. They get it back. Moody gets one inside.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Here's Curry. Ooh, Curry eluding the D.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Reeves, the pass to James. Shoots from the right block. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. James has got 21.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pajemski. Rebound, the Lakers. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
The shot by Butler, no good. James, outside. And James throws it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3, small forward.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
James against Butler. And slam dunk by James.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Curry. 16 points for him.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Lakers lead by 7. James passes to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Moody defends. The shot by Reeves, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Hachimura left side, pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Warriors trail by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now here's Pajemski. Yet to see a basket. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And he can't hit the second. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Outside, Reeves. Now, here is James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
They recover it. Butler, good. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this bit.
Outside, Green. Outside, Payton. Over Hachimura. Again, Golden State.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive.
Outside, Pajemski. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
Pass to James. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Kleba with a steal. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's James. Battles through traffic and lays it in. James has got his first points of the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Finney Smith checked in for Kleba. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for James.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And the basket by Heel. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Here's Doncic. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Second team.
The free throw is off from Butler. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Hield. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Here's Reeves. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Reeves has got 8.
Looked like that was going to be blocked. Then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Up and over Doncic. Jackson Davis misses.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
4 seconds left. The putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis, and Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Hachimura, the pass to James. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. James has got 31.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Here's Kuminga. Shot blocked, and they recover it, and that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 7. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's James. What muscle from James!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. That one goes. Ooh, Curry up and in through contact.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. James with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for him.
James, no good on the free throw. The Warriors lead by 3. Now here's Podziemski over Reeves. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Hachimura in the post, working on Green, and it's Hachimura missing. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 5.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Hayes attacking, and finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage. The competitive fire and clutch ability of Green comes out in these big moments.
It's deflected. Another shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Moody. Banked it in off the glass. Moody's got interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
James with the ball. Green picks him up. And it's in there. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Curry, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Doncic into the lane.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
The Warriors shooting just a phenomenal clip, 59% here in the fourth. Here's Curry. Hachimura with a rebound. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Here's Butler. And it's in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura to tie it up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James with a steal. He connects.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Here's Hachimura. The offensive rebound. Reeves. Oh, he nails it. And that one brings him within 1.
got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So it comes up empty at the line. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
Never giving up on any play, man, and playing through the end. That's who we are, man. I take this one. I like this win.
We'll take it. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.